Ready, boy? Funny food and drink.
I think you need to have a talk with the besties.
About what?
About this bank truck situation in PD.
Blood box.
What do you mean?
There's no winners. I don't know who started it, but like there needs to be some sort of an agreement. If someone's dealing with PD, they've got to be left to deal with PD.
The issue is, yeah, I can do that, and I can call, like, I could very easily call Forehead and say that. The problem I have with my gang is I can make an agreement with him, and then someone's just gonna break it, and then I'm gonna look like a dickhead.
I mean, then they can have to get dealt with, because at the end of the day, bro, regardless if we gun them down or if we gun the PD, so we're never getting it up. We're never making it out there on our 2 feet. Never ever. And even in this instance, bro, they didn't even make it out. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure they'll agree with it. Even if we started, I don't know who started it. Someone told me they were doing it, so then I was like, f them. But like, regardless of who started it, like, no winners when it comes to these bank trucks at the minute.
What would the angle be? Just,
I mean, it benefits no, like at the minute it's benefit no one.
just,
like,
yeah, I do agree. The only thing I would struggle to think about is like, I can just see what the variables of that would be. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, something to sit on, but it could.
I could definitely link up with him, like just me and him, and say, look, I guess I would. The thing is, because we've done it to them and they've done it to us, I just have to say, look, I know we've done it to you, yeah, but I'm realizing and getting to this point, it's just not benefiting either of us. But then it comes down to like, what do you do when you're in a fight, the fight's going on, and then cops pull up while you're fighting, like the both groups, like.
But my thing is, it's more about when we're already dealing with cops. Do you know what I mean? When someone's already dealing with cops, and then we get, do you know what I'm saying?
I know what they're gonna say. They're gonna say we've never done that to you.
I'm telling them they're a liar, because he just did it.
So what happened then? What happened? Like, what happened for you to say that? Was you lot being chased by cops and they gunned you down?
Yeah. So we were getting chased by cops. Like we had like 7 cars on us, or whatever. So we're bombing it north, getting chased by them, and then as I was like, they're trying to pit us, and then I'm like, who? He's like, the besties. Like the besties were following us, getting followed by PD. Caught a car lacking, trying to catch him. I think he sort of like went for the pit, and then a few of the boys tried to like help him, and then it just went tits up. So like we ended up getting, but the cops were mainly focused on my car because I had Mick who had the shit, and then them lot had to sort of back away. Who was left out of us had to go and help who the besties were trying to stick it onto, and then I was like not far, and I was like, we're gonna have to like I'm in a situation here where like I'm just right next to him, and we ended up getting out, but we got sprayed up by the PD, and it was just a fun. But it's just a conversation that like needs to be had, like, bro, no one's winning in these situations. Like you might drop a few, we might drop a few of you, but at the end of the day, PD drops everyone, and then we all get smashed up with fines. We're losing guns, we're losing money. We're not even getting what we want from the trucks because we're too busy scrapping with each other. End of the day, the common enemy's the PD. And if you're scrapping with the PD, I'll leave you to handle the PD.
I do not disagree with it. My only concern is I see it be like if I'm the one that brings it forth, and then in 3 days time besties are being chased by PD and Matt and James are bored and they gun one down thinking it's a crease, and then I'm getting a phone call, you made an agreement with us about this and now you've gone back on it. First of all, it'd be a war, which hey, is what it is, but second of all, it makes my word look like, as of right now, there is no expectation on how either side behave at a bank truck. Therefore, we can't breach anything. Like, we can't breach an agreement. If I set something in place like that, I'm providing them something that we can break.
I don't think the boys will break it. I'll be very surprised.
I think you overestimate the IQ of this gang.
If I'm near it, I'll tell them like,
yeah, but this is the thing. I can trust. This is how this group works. I can trust individuals, but bro, the thing is, right? This group is like a. It's like there's multiple combinations to each person. One person might be the most trustworthy person as a solo, but then you put them with the right second person, their brain goes out the window. One person might be fine with a group, but as soon as they're solo, the brain goes out the window. There's so many variables to this ADHD-ridden gang that I know I could trust you, and I could put that in place, and I know you're not going to break it. I can't say the same for everyone else.
Then the fucking consequences come up, and that's when you start and that's when shit starts getting serious for them. Because at the end of the day, if you're saying that now, like, then we might as well just give up this whole thing that we're doing. Because then that means like you can't do anything without having to worry about. At the end of the day, if that's like the mentality that we got right now, then we're fucked. Like, it's
not so that that's the mentality. It's just, I think it would also go two ways. Like if I put that agreement in place with Forehead, I wouldn't be surprised if he turns around and goes, I can't guarantee my people are gonna do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just trying to have a convo, see what he says. End of the day, if you tell everyone like this is the agreement you put in with Forward, and no one can respect that, and someone up.
Yeah, it's on them at that point. But it's the same thing as if I'm taking access from people. Like I've done the whole just giving people chances. Like I've done that for the whole time the Manus existed, right? Like it's one of them.
I reckon
it's a Southside gang at the end of the day, and I've not run it as a savage Southside gang in terms of leadership. I give people a lot of freedom.
Oh,
so
100%.
if people are gonna just be doing shit, then yeah, I know I don't disagree. I mean, I'll think about it. I might meet him and maybe have that conversation, just lay something out and see what comes from it.
Yeah, I was just thinking after the way it went today, bro, and no one made it out, so I can see them probably trying to be on board with it, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, all right. So you don't
know, bro. Right, in a bit.
Sorry about that. Wait.
Hmm?
How may I be of service to you?
So I think Finn came and spoke to you about me and what I like to get up to. Is that right?
Yeah. He was saying he basically came to me and thought that you and him was like very like-minded.